What's up, y'all? Welcome back to Country with Noah. Today we are going to, I am going to be reviewing Kelsea Ballerini's project or album or EP, um, rolling up the welcome mat for good. And yeah, so let's get started. So this project, and the reason I call it a project is because there's 7 songs on here. One is a live, like her performing a live song. That song is great. It's called Penthouse. And then the other 6 are like just normal songs, right? So, what do I think of this record? Well, we'll start off with the positives first. I think her voice is, I think her voice is better than it's ever sounded, right? Like, that's what it is. I think her voice is better than it's ever sounded. And I think the storytelling is still there in her writing. You guys know, since yesterday I did Subject to Change by Kelsea Ballerini. I think she's one of the best songwriters in music right now. Her and her team of songwriters, right? Um, so um, you have songs like "Leave Me Again." You have songs like one of my favorite Kelsea Ballerini songs, "Blindsided." You have songs like "Just Married." You have songs like "Penthouse," which we'll talk about "Penthouse" in a minute because that really shows her vocal ability, and I really like that. And then you have songs like you only have 7 songs on here. This project is only 7 minutes. I mean, not 7 minutes. It's only 20 minutes long. So I would recommend you all listen to it and find the songs that you like. So my favorite songs on here are probably "Blindsided," "Leave Me Again," and uh, "Penthouse" or "Just Married." So so yeah, I would give this album an 8 out of 10. Um, uh, and let's talk about "Penthouse" for a second. The reason why I really like Penthouse is because it's a live version of Penthouse, the song, so she's doing it in front of an audience. And then they just recorded it. And she does some a cappella parts where it's just her voice, right? And those sound incredible. That's how you can tell that a person can actually sing, by the way, if they can sing a cappella, right? Like, if they can sing a cappella, that then that automatically brings them up for me in terms of vocability and in terms of singability. So yeah, and as I said, her voice is stronger than it's ever been. I cannot wait for to see what she does with Patterns in 2 weeks when it comes out on October 25th. So yeah, things that I didn't like. Well, I think the production is a little more pop heavy than like um, what what Subject to Change was, which was more country focused. And I get it. Like these songs can be both country songs and pop songs because they have the country style writing, the descriptive and stuff like that. Like my favorite song production wise is probably "Blindsided" is my favorite song overall on here because I really like the story that she's telling on it. But in terms of my favorite song production wise on here, it's probably well it is um, "Leave Me Again" because it's just an acoustic guitar and her voice, right? So for me, that that style of that style of production is my like if I can tell your voice and some elements of the song, like for that one it's just acoustic guitar and her voice. And then "Blindsided," she has like a pop style beat but still with country style writing. All of these songs have country style writing, and what I mean by that is like for me, like you guys know, like, my, if you guys don't, my two most important things in terms of liking an artist is their writing ability. So like what they can write or what they're or what they can do. So I like writers, and I think Kelsea Ballerini is one of the best writers in music right now. Um, and their vocal ability, right? But production is still really important too. So yeah, a little more pop leaning production on this project, which um, I don't mind pop leaning production, but I do prefer more guitar driven music over um, a guitar or an instrument uh, leading music over like piano, guitar, mandolin, fiddle, that style percussion over uh, samples and stuff like that. Right? For hip hop music I like that, but for pop and R&B and country, I prefer I prefer if you lead with an instrument, and that's why I think the best song that is produced on here, um, like production wise, is "Leave Me Again." But other than that, like that's my only like complaint with it, is the production is a little more pop focused than or pop heavy than Subject to Change was, for example. And I did hear Sorry Mom off of her new record that comes out in 2 weeks, Patterns, and it seems to be better balanced. Like you still have the pop elements, and you obviously have the country elements. So yeah, so those are my thoughts on Kelsea Ballerini's project, uh, rolling up the welcome mat for good. I will be back covering Kelsea Ballerini in 2 weeks when her album comes out, Patterns. All right. So yeah, thank you for watching, and goodbye. Oh, and if you guys have any artists, you guys and ladies have any country artists you guys want me to cover, then please leave them in the comments, and I'll see if I can get around to covering them. And yeah, because I have plenty of ideas, but I also want this channel to be you giving me suggestions, and I'll see if I can work those in. And then if you guys have heard this project, Rolling Up the Welcome Mat for Good by Kelsea Ballerini, please leave your thoughts in the comments below. Thank you for watching, and goodbye.